If you've seen the crazy trailer for M3GAN, you already know that it'll feature a killer doll like we've never seen before. Many people have been wondering how the creepy-looking AI was actually made, and to this, the movie's director has some pretty interesting answers. Let's look at how M3GAN's team can't reveal the doll's truth. We'll also look at the director revealing how the killer android's now viral dance came to him. To start with, looks like M3GAN is a hybrid. Well, the new horror icon's director, Jared Johnstone, is not going to let the magic that went into making the movie out of the box. In fact, when asked how the doll was made, the filmmaker gave us a pretty surprising answer. Johnstone said that neither he nor anyone else who worked on the movie could talk about how they made the doll come to life on the big screen. Even the actors who are in the movie have sworn complete secrecy when it comes to this. Seems like Johnstone wouldn't even say if she was played by a real person, an animatronic, CGI, or a combination of all three. The only thing the director was sure of was that it was a multi-tiered approach. That doesn't sound ominous at all, right? When Violet McGraw was asked if she became close to the character on set, she said that she did, but M3GAN also freaked her out a lot. The cast list says that Amy Donald plays M3GAN, but Jenna Davis is the one who gives the character's voice, and we're pretty sure they invested in a whole lot of CGI in this too. But hey, guess we'll just have to watch the movie and find out. Coming up, hiding M3GAN's origin helps build up the fear for the movie. When it comes to horror movies, it's comforting to know how things were done behind the scenes. That takes away some of the fear we feel when we actually watch the movie. For example, people who were scared of Chucky from Child's Play were actually pretty relieved to know that the doll was made with multiple animatronics by technician Kevin Yeager, as explained on Child Play Movie 1's The Making of Child's Play Special Features cassette. A scared moviegoer would feel better if they knew the people who made the movie were in control of Chucky's movements the whole time with a remote control. So, in this case, what could be a better way to make M3GAN really scary than to hide how they did it? Since Child's Play came out more than 30 years ago, technology has changed for the better. So it's clear that Johnstone had more than one way to bring this scary robot doll bodyguard to life. They could also use a real actor with CGI or animatronics instead of a puppet, or they could even combine the two. What's more, not revealing the truth may prove to be good for the movie. M3GAN is one of the most anticipated movies coming out in January because of how well it was marketed and how people talked about it on social media, especially on TikTok. According to Box Office Pro, early projections show that the movie could make between $20 and $35 million in its first weekend in the United States. Blumhouse and the people who made the movie are taking an interesting approach to the bad guy. The second trailer, which just came out recently, shows the creepy M3GAN, who is right in the middle of the uncanny valley in action. We think that the fact that the director and his team are keeping the secret of how they brought the villain to life so close to their chests only makes the villain more mysterious and scary. It's a great choice that will either make people more comfortable on purpose or unintentionally when they finally get to see the movie. But it also definitely builds the suspense to the point where the audience will be dying to discover M3GAN's story. And we think this suspense is definitely going to be bringing in the big bucks soon. Lastly, people now have even higher hopes from how horrific this movie can actually get. M3GAN is a sci-fi horror story about the bad side of technology, which isn't something we haven't seen in this genre before. But what we haven't seen is how far we can expect it to go. M3GAN focuses more on how alive and aware artificial intelligence can be, and how, in the right environment, machines can develop their own consciousness and reprogram themselves into something much scarier. Keeping a story like this is intriguing for sure. What makes people more interested is that James Killer Doll 1 is behind the movie. This time around on M3GAN, Juan is not behind the camera, but he's in the producer's chair, which is a great place for him to be. That means he's the one behind the scenes making things happen, like all of the important parts of the M3GAN story that can't be missed. For example, one of his jobs is to ensure that the doll's design, which looks like a person with some kind of makeup or prosthetics, has everything it needs. This is because producers are usually in charge of getting the film to stand on its own, like hiring that amazing makeup and prosthetics team that could make M3GAN look perfectly creepy. He helps make these creative business decisions so that the movie is as close as possible to what Cooper and Johnstone had in mind. And since Juan has spent so much of his life making horror movies, it seems like the muscle behind the camera is in good hands. And now let's look at M3GAN director revealing how Killer Android's now viral dance came to him. First up, something just clicked in him one night. The dance scene in the M3GAN trailer went viral on social media, and this moment was was recreated at the film's premiere. On the red carpet, 8 dancers dressed as M3GAN did an extended version of the choreography shown in the trailer. The dance was set to Taylor Swift's song It's Nice to Have a Friend. When Chris Gardner posted the clip, it quickly got a lot of attention from people who were excited to see M3GAN. Many of them were happy to see this now iconic trailer moment played out in honor of the film's premiere. In an exclusive interview with director Jared Johnstone, he talked about how he came up with the idea of the now viral clip from his upcoming horror movie. The video of the Killer Doll Model 3 generative android aka M3GAN dancing has led to many parodies and internet memes, making it an icon. According to Johnstone, he had the idea for this scene in one of those crazy thoughts you have at 3 a.m. when you haven't slept. You know, the devil's hour. He thought it'd actually be pretty funny if the music in the background turned out to be real and M3GAN started dancing to it. And this turned out to be something everyone liked and embraced. Up next, the team didn't think it would blow up the way it did. The team for this movie definitely didn't expect the kind of reaction this clip got. They were actually pretty shocked when the clip became a hit on the internet, leading to memes and mashups and making the android an instant icon. M3GAN's star and executive producer Allison Williams said that they came up with memes to send out, but they didn't need to because people started making their own. She also said that when it comes to stuff like this, you can't even dream that big and think it's going to be taken that well. But the reception made all of them pretty glad it worked out. The director explained that the whole point of the movie is to show that you can make M3GAN do things you don't want to, but she can also make you do things you can't do, like clipping a kid behind the ear if he's being mean to your kid. But in that category also comes the randomly busting out a move or two in the middle of nowhere. Moving on to the internet loved her after this scene came out. Williams, also one of the film's executive producers, said that they created M3GAN with a unique energy and tone. The job of the trailer was not only to show what the movie is about and what happens, but also to answer the question, who is M3GAN? The bot's fierce loyalty to her owner and the Swift remix was supposed to answer that question, and it also made a big splash online. Fans made memes of the well-dressed bot right away, comparing her to killer horror dolls like Chucky and Annabelle. In fact, M3GAN was partly inspired by Annabelle. Most of them took a dance scene that was becoming popular and mixed it with other songs. A lot of people have even dressed up as the character and danced to the song on TikTok. Williams was happy to see that the fans were all on board as soon as the trailer hit the internet. It seems like people got her in a way that he really liked, through memes and copies of her dance. After seeing all that, the team realized they had done their job well because M3GAN had successfully clicked with many people, and the best part was that they got her, which was pretty cool. Finally, this bizarre scene has made people even more eager to see what will actually happen in the movie. The M3GAN trailer caught the attention of both horror fans and people who don't usually watch horror movies. With moments like M3GAN's unsettling dance hinted at the trailer, many people are curious to see what will happen over the course of the film's runtime. Also, with less than a month until M3GAN comes out in theaters, this performance from the premiere is sure to get the attention of people who didn't already have the movie on their 2023 radar. It's hard to think of a horror movie that has been looked forward to with as much curiosity as M3GAN. Since so little is known about the project, most of the buzz about it comes from the strange moments that have been teased in the trailer. It won't be long until M3GAN comes out, and it looks like it will kick off an exciting year of horror movies. That's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts on M3GAN's character? Let us know in the comments below. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. See you in the next one.